Let's get saved already. Go number 2. Open the door, step back from it! The old police! Open the door! It's nothing in your hands! Do it now! What? Show your hands! Show your hands! Stay there! Ready to receive? Come towards me! Look at me!
It was early on Sunday morning. My birthday was the next day and I planned to go for a party with some friends. So I was lying in bed and I heard this terrible noise outside, people banging and shouting. And I didn't know what it was. I thought, even though it's unusual around here, I thought maybe it was like somebody drunk or fighting. And then I went out to have a look. I was going to look through the peephole, and then there was this enormous bang, series of bangs, boom, 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 and the whole block shook. And I had no idea what was happening. I looked through the peephole, and the first thing I saw was somebody pointing a rifle directly at the peephole. So it was a rifle pointing directly at my face. I had absolutely no idea what was going on. It was dark in the little hallway, and all I could see was people. They were wearing helmets, and they had really bright lights on top of the helmet, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. I opened the door. They were shouting, "Open the door!" So I opened the door because what else could I do? And as soon as I opened the door, all these guys, at the time it felt like hundreds. I think there was probably about 6 or 7 just in that hallway at the end, but it felt loads of them. They started shouting at me, "Put your hands over your head. Armed police, don't look at me, look at him. Do this, do that." It was just like chaos and confusion. And I just kind of froze and did what I was told. They told me, one guy somewhere over to the right shouted, "Look at me, look at me, look at me." I looked at him and he said, "Walk towards me." And I walked towards him. And I was still with my hands over my head like this, and grabbed me, pushed me up against the wall, took my hands down one by one, put me on my back, handcuffed me. And all the time I'm thinking like, what have I done? Who are these people? I've never seen like armed police before in action here, so I didn't know if they were police or army or some kind of like high-end gangsters or what. I sleep in t-shirt and underwear, so I was barefoot in my underwear, in my t-shirt. They took me downstairs out onto the street dressed like that. It was a November morning as well, you know, it was not like warm. So it was a public place, hands behind my back, cuffed, big metal cuffs, t-shirt, t-shirt and underpants. There were police everywhere. I hadn't seen the armed police walking up and down the street. There were police cars piled up in the street, not just parked, but like in the middle of the road at different angles to each other. There were guys with police dogs. Thinking, no, I don't even litter. So I was thinking, like, no matter what I've done, there is nothing I could possibly have done that would justify this kind of action. Okay. I heard one of them saying to another one that we got the wrong address, but that was overhearing it. They didn't say it to me. And after about half an hour me in the street, a guy got on the radio and said, "Look, can we bring him back up?" And they brought me back up. When I got up there was one of the armed officers standing at my door. I don't know who he was because he was wearing a balaclava. He had a mask up to his eyes. And I said, "You made a mistake." And he shouted at me, going, "It's not a mistake. We're professionals. We know what we're doing. Now get into your house." I got into the house and they closed the door on me, and I was left in here with my son, my 15-year-old son, who they hadn't let me talk to at any point during this. He was up here, told me he'd be woken up by 3 armed guys in masks pointing rifles at him in his bed. Just a kid. And we sat down and tried to work out what was going on. And that was pretty much it. I just had no idea what had happened.